Hi, I'm Michelle McCullough, coming to you from San Diego to share with you a make it happen principle. In fact, it's one of my favorites, and it is plasticity. I consider plasticity to be the art of being moldable. It's where education and application intersect for you to become the brightest, the smartest, and the leader in your industry, and especially as you try to grow and establish yourself online, it's really important for you to make sure that you are moldable and change. There are two specific areas in which you need to be able to grow and learn new skills. Number one is within your own industry, whether that's reading industry publications, blogs, online sites, press, in your area specifically of expertise. And the second is just in the area of personal development and business development, for you to be able to learn and grow. For example, this week, I'm at the National Speakers Association meeting, learning with among all of the other speakers from all across the country and through 20 countries throughout the world, as we learn more about the craft of speaking and also industry tips, tools, advice, and marketing to help you spread your messages in bigger ways. So I'm thinking a lot about the art of plasticity, and as I'm thinking about growing and molding and developing into a better speaker, a better trainer, a better coach, I'm also thinking about plasticity is only as good as your ability to put it into action. This is where plasticity and productivity intersect for you to become the greatest whatever you are in your industry, because you're not only learning key principles, but you're applying them as well. Now listen, if you're anything like me, I love to learn. I love to read lots of books. I love to get online courses. I love to attend live events just like this so that I can learn key information and make sure I am at the top of my game. But from time to time, I am a learner only and an applier not at all. All of my notes go into a bucket and then I'm not using them. So here are a couple of tips that have helped me over the last few years to make sure that I am applying what I'm learning to help me be moldable and to be at the top of my game as a peak performer. Number one, as you're taking notes, write down action items as well. I like to keep my notes and my action items separate. You can keep them on the same page. Maybe you want to use a highlighter for the things that are action items, or perhaps you put an A with a circle around it so that when you're sifting through your notes, you can see those action items. I like to put them in reminders on my phone, so I have a list of all of my action items. And so then when I get home, it's easy to go back. I don't have to sift through all of my notes, but I remember what those action items are from sessions or from conversations and interactions with other people, so I can stay on top of those. Number two, I review all of my action items and make sure that I am doing what they call keepers, the ones that really are important, that resonate with you. Sometimes, especially at this event, I swear if I were to count up all of the different action items that I have been given, it's over 100, and we're only in day 2 of a 4-day event. And so what I have to do is I have to go through and sift and make sure that I'm doing the ones that are right for me. I have a lot going on in my life and business. I also have 2 small kids, and I know I can't do it all right now, so I have to decide what's most important. And part of where that plasticity and productivity intersect is where you put the priorities in place to really help you be a peak performer. Don't let overwhelm creep in and keep you from being able to get what you want to do, and don't let life seep in so that you forget the things that you're learning, especially at great events like this. So go through and look at your keepers. The last thing that I do is that I schedule time into my schedule to review my notes and my action items when I return. So next week when I get back, after I've taken a couple of days with the kids and reconnected with family, especially with the 4th of July holiday coming up, I am going to go back through my notes, refresh my memory so that that information can be top of mind awareness, and I'm also going to plug through my keepers, put them in the priority order that they need to be done, and start working through landing pages and referral forms and all of the other juicy gems that I got from a great week in San Diego at the National Speakers Association meeting. So I've just been thinking a lot about productivity and this principle of plasticity and how it's not just enough to get the information, but we've got to act on it so that we can be the peak performers that we're meant to be. Lots of tips and tools and resources available for you. I'm grateful that you have stopped by to watch this little video, and I hope that you'll take some of this advice and apply it to the things that'll make you the top of your game and help you make it happen. Have a great week.